The wind whispered through the crystal towers of Lunara as Princess Vexaria gazed at the stars. She had always been fascinated by the twinkling lights in the night sky, even as a child. Growing up as royalty among the Zeltani people meant she rarely had time for such simple pleasures. Her blue skin shimmered under the triple moons as she sighed. 20 cycles had passed since that fateful day when her life changed forever. 20 cycles since a strange creature saved her from certain death when she was merely a hatchling. She had wandered too far from the royal gardens, venturing into the forbidden wilderness beyond the city walls. She remembered the terror of being cornered by a wild Kreshta beast, its razor fangs ready to tear her apart. Then came the miracle. A being from another world appeared seemingly out of nowhere. The alien creature stood on 2 legs with pale skin and strange coverings. It made loud noises that frightened the beast and drove it away. Vexaria remembered looking up at the alien with wonder rather than fear. The creature had knelt beside her, checking her for injuries with gentle hands. Then palace guards arrived and the alien vanished into the forest. For years Vexaria told the story, but few believed her. They said she imagined the alien savior, that no such beings existed. But she knew what she saw. And now, as an adult, she had proof. The royal scientists had detected a spacecraft entering their atmosphere. That very morning, humans they called themselves, representatives from a place called Earth seeking peaceful contact with the Zeltani. As the official welcoming ceremony approached, Vexaria felt strangely nervous. The grand hall buzzed with excitement as the human delegation entered. Vexaria sat on her ceremonial throne beside her parents, watching as 5 humans approached. The 4 males wore identical coverings, but the female was dressed differently. She walked with confidence, her reddish hair pulled back from her face. Her eyes scanned the room, taking in every detail. When those eyes met Vexaria, something electric passed between them. Recognition. The human woman faltered in her step for just a moment before continuing forward. The human leader spoke through a translation device, introducing each member of their team. The female was called Kate Lawson, a xenobiologist specializing in first contact situations. After the formal introductions, the royal family hosted a feast. The humans sat at the high table, with Vexaria finding herself seated beside Kate. She struggled to maintain royal composure as questions burned inside her. "How do your people breathe our air?" Kate asked, taking a careful sip of Zeltani nectar. "Our scientists studied your physiology before arrival. The composition is different but compatible enough for short visits," Kate replied. "For longer stays, we have supplements." Vexaria nodded, watching Kate from the corner of her eye. The human seemed equally distracted. "Have you visited our world before?" Vexaria finally asked when the dinner noise provided some privacy. Kate hesitated. Her eyes darted to the guards, then back to Vexaria. "Why do you ask, Your Highness? 20 cycles ago, a human saved a Zeltani child from a Kreshta. That child was me." Kate set down her drinking vessel carefully. "I was part of an unauthorized exploration team," she whispered. "We were specifically ordered not to make contact. But when I saw you in danger, you knew it was me." Vexaria said, her heart racing. "The moment I saw you, the facial markings are different now, but the eyes," Kate smiled, "I never forgot." Those eyes. Vexaria fought to maintain royal composure as memories flooded back. The gentle hands, the soothing sounds, the feeling of absolute safety. "I was reprimanded when I returned to our ship," Kate continued. "We were studying your people from a distance, preparing for eventual contact. I broke every protocol, but I couldn't let that creature hurt you." "Why did you not stay?" Vexaria asked. The question had haunted her for years. "Your guards were coming. I couldn't risk broader contact before our peoples were ready." After dinner, Vexaria invited Kate to the royal gardens away from the formal proceedings. They walked among bioluminescent flowers that pulsed with soft light. "I dreamed about you," Kate admitted, looking up at the triple moons. "I wondered what happened to that brave little girl, what kind of person she'd become." Vexaria felt her inner membranes flush with emotion, a reaction her people showed when deeply moved. "I became someone who questioned everything," she said. "Someone who believed life existed beyond our world despite what others claimed." someone who pushed our scientists to look farther into space. Until we found you, or until we found you, Kate corrected with a smile. Our detection systems noticed your scanning technology. She paused. Is that why you volunteered to lead the welcoming ceremony? Your parents seemed surprised. Vexaria trilled softly, a sound of amusement. I may have insisted more forcefully than is typical for a royal inn. The following days, the diplomatic meetings continued, but Vexaria and Kate found every possible excuse to spend time together. Kate shared stories of Earth, showing images on her communication device. Mountains, oceans, cities. Teeming with humans, Vexaria taught Kate about Zeltani culture, their telepathic bonding with native animals, their harmony with the crystal technology that powered their civilization. One evening they sat in Vexaria's private observatory watching a meteor shower. Your arrival has changed everything, Vexaria said. The council has been divided for years between those who feared outside contact and those who welcomed it. Your delegation has proven the fearful ones. Wrong. Kate nodded thoughtfully. That's how it was on Earth too. Some feared that advanced aliens would conquer us, others hoped meeting aliens would unite humanity, bring us together. Has it? Vexaria asked. Kate laughed. More than you know. When we confirmed intelligent life here, nations that had been enemies for centuries suddenly found common ground. Our team includes scientists from countries that once pointed weapons at each other. Vexaria tilted her head, puzzled by the concept. Why would your people threaten each other? Humans, evolved as tribal creatures, Kate explained. We still struggle to see beyond our differences, but we're learning. We're growing like the ancient Zeltani before the Great Union. Vexaria said, we have stories of tribal warfare in our distant past before. We understood the connection between all living things. As the meteor shower peaked, Kate pointed to a particularly bright streak. The light reflected in her eyes, and Vexaria felt something shift inside her. The human who had once saved her life was now changing it again, opening possibilities she had never imagined. I must return to Earth soon, Kate said, breaking the comfortable silence. Our mission was only approved for 20 days. Vexaria felt her heart sink. Will you come back? Kate turned to face her. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but Earth is considering establishing a permanent embassy here. It'd be the logical choice to lead it, given my experience. Hope blossomed in Vexaria's chest. You would stay? Kate nodded. If your people approve, and if you'd want me to. Vexaria reached out hesitantly, placing her six-fingered hand near Kate's smaller five-toed one. I would like that very much. Their fingers intertwined, pale skin against blue, a bridge between worlds. The princess and her childhood. Savior now reunited as adults representing vastly different civilizations, yet finding common ground. The next morning, Vexaria approached the royal council with unprecedented determination. She spoke passionately about the benefits of human alliance, about technological exchange, cultural enrichment, and cosmic friendship. When questioned about her sudden enthusiasm, she revealed the truth about her childhood encounter with Kate. The council chambers erupted in shocked murmurs. This was no random contact but fate, the elders proclaimed. The humans hadn't chosen their landing site by accident, but had been guided by cosmic forces to return their lost princess to the very human who saved her. When the human delegation prepared to depart, Kate lingered behind. Diplomatic relations established, she would return in 3 months with the first embassy team. Standing at the edge of the landing pad, Vexaria felt both sadness and joy. I waited 20 cycles for answers. She said, I can wait 3 more months. Kate smiled, taking Vexaria's hand in a gesture now familiar to them both. Sometimes the universe brings people together for a reason, even when they're from different worlds. As the human ship rose into the atmosphere, Vexaria watched until it vanished among the stars. She no longer needed to dream about what existed beyond her world. She knew, and soon that knowledge would transform her people forever, opening them to a universe where humans and Zeltani could build something extraordinary. Together, across the vastness of space, 2 civilizations had connected through a simple act of kindness. A human woman had saved an alien child, and now they would save each other, bridging the gap between worlds, one friendship at a time.